Toto is a hero who possesses great skills. But he has one major problem. He is shy and is never able to approach anyone. So when three beautiful girls join his party, his black and white life is filled with colors. But what he doesn't know is that his three beautiful companions are out for his life. How will he survive? Let's find out. It all begins one day when the Demon King feels extra threatened for no reason. He summons his only daughter Sile and gives her the mission to slay one of the many heroes who are after his life. Among all the heroes, one stands out the most. And the Demon King shows Sile the information of that hero. Sile assures her dad that she will get the job done and immediately sets out on the mission. But on the inside, she's actually more excited that she will finally get to explore the outside world and starts planning what she would do and what kind of food she'd eat once she gets there. Meanwhile, in the alleys where light doesn't reach, Anemone, a local assassin, gets a hit job from an organization to kill the same hero. But there's a contingency. Anemone must wear a priest outfit while she does it. Anemone refuses the bounty at first, but when the clients increase the reward substantially, she instantly wears the outfit. Somewhere else, Goa is a sadist woman who does gore things to men, and her biggest hobby is to turn the strongest, biggest men into her pets. But recently, she's been getting too bored as none of the men she's encountering are good enough. One of her servants claims to have spotted a perfect pet for her, and that is the same hero the other two girls are after. Speaking of the hero, he approaches three newbie adventurers emanating his aura and asks them if they need a strong companion in their team. All of the adventurers there recognize the hero as Toto and start fangirling over him, requesting autographs. Unfortunately, all of this happens inside Toto's head. In reality, Toto never manages to approach anyone without scaring them. He's way too strong, and that is why no one ever wants to get into trouble by getting near him. Toto becomes upset, thinking he's going to have to do a quest all by himself again. But today is his lucky day as three hot girls approach him at once, asking if they can join his party. They are, of course, the three assassins after Toto's life, who coincidentally approached him at the same time. They don't know each other, but before they can tell one another to stay out of their business, others at the guild approach them, warning them not to get involved with a dangerous guy like him. Goa replies first, stating she belongs solely to the hero and literally hugs Toto, frying his brain instantly. The hero stops moving. What just happened? Is he dead already? The girls are shocked, but not the others. The regulars here explain that Toto is extremely shy around women and has fainted due to the touch of a woman. Both Goa and Anemone find this information very interesting. But Sile is the first one to act. Activating her dark magic, she takes control of Toto while he's fainted and flies away with him to dispose of him outside of people's reach. But Goa and Anemone follow her from the ground with the same speed and are kind of glad that Sile took Toto out of town as they can use their full power freely. Anemone, whose skill allows her to manifest guns, summons a grenade machine gun and launches several at Sile, but she manages to shield both herself and Toto using defensive magic. Sile comes down to deal with Anemone first and secretly activates a summoning circle, but before the two are about to engage, Goa decides to join in as well. In secret, she brings out a concoction that she believes will help her get the upper hand. In the meantime, Sile asks Anemone what her goal is, and after a verbal exchange, they both realize that they are after the same person's life. Goa steps in, telling both of the girls to talk it out and asking them for a temporary truce. Anemone and Sile both agree and unsummon their magic. But this is exactly what Goa wanted as she has used the concoction's perfume to paralyze both of them. Sile barely manages to speak and tells Goa that she's made a big mistake because Goa has actually interrupted her summoning circle and now it has gone completely out of control. A dark spider dragon comes out of the magic circle and it's going to go on a rampage now that Sile cannot move. Goa tries to get away, but both Seal and Anemone stop her, not allowing her to leave without giving them the antidote. The three girls are surely about to die, but Toto, comes out of nowhere and decapitates the dragon with a single punch. Toto's overwhelming strength leaves all three girls completely bewildered until he turns around with that less expression, turning them off instantly. The three of them hug Toto for saving their lives, forgetting the fact that this is going to cause Toto to faint again. He's out for the next couple of minutes, but Sile suggests they let him live today because her magic has run out, and she also mentions that she found him charming in a way. Anemone and Goa also agree since Toto did save their lives. So, they decide to delay the assassination and in the meantime make plans to go back to the city to have lunch together. Even though they're acting like they want to be friends, on the inside, they still consider each other foes. Moving on, Toto is back alive, and they're currently having Sile's favorite dessert. Goa thinks this is the perfect time for all of them to introduce themselves properly. Sile volunteers, introducing herself as someone who wants to become a maid. Anemone then claims to be a priest who is on a journey to rescue the lost and helpless. Goa introduces herself as a dancer who's just out here for fun. With the girls' introductions coming to an end, Toto wonders what he should say. In his mind, he imagines himself saying something cool, like he's on a mission to defeat the Demon Lord, and that he's going to protect all three of them while doing so, but he just can't get himself to say it. He tries to speak, but his mouth doesn't open, almost as if he's constipated. Still, Goa hugs him for fun's sake and fries his brain out once again. With Toto out cold, the three assassins go back to reintroducing themselves. This time with no lies. Sile reveals she's on a mission given by her father, the Demon Lord, to hunt Toto. Anemone then reveals she was just handed Toto as her next target. Lastly, Goa expresses her dream to turn Toto into one of her torture pets. Anemone claims she's no longer interested and leaves, saying she'll cancel the task. Not that Anemone intends to let them be. She just has a perfect plan. Why work with others to kill just a man when you can kill him alone and take the pride of it? Hence, escaping from them and finding means to kill him alone is a perfect plan to her. She smiles to herself as she considers the fact that she would take the glory. Then she runs to the rooftop to find him around. She brings out her gun and looks around the city for her target, but she can't find him. While on her search, she finds something else that takes her attention. She sees two slave traders trying to sell a girl. Her dislike, it's slave trading, so she cannot watch and see it happen. She jumps there, throws a grenade to distract them, and carries the girl away. When she gets to the front, she drops the girl, gives her a sum of money, and asks her to run. She knows that the monster trading her is behind her, and she turns to fight. The monster assumes he is strong, but the first hit from Anemone makes him realize she is stronger. He couldn't imagine he would find such a hindrance while trying to trade a slave. But after going head-to-head with her for a minute, he realizes who she is. Anemone, the great assassin whose likes are money and drinks and who dislikes slave trading. The fight gets severe for Anemone when the monster starts regenerating. As she fights on, Toto comes there and kills the monster with just a hit. She is shocked. She asks him where he came from and he reminds her he told her earlier that he would do anything to protect them. Well, she didn't expect he would go that far. She doesn't see any reason to continue that conversation. So, she throws him a kiss so he can faint again. As he faints, the other two girls come out and laugh at her. They ask her why she didn't kill the monster. Immediately she targeted the monster, but she reveals if she had killed him in front of the girl and the girl sees a head flying around her, she will be injured with the scene for the rest of her life. Wow, I have never seen a kind assassin. She reveals that the world is a crazy place and all she wants to do is earn money and make the world a better place. And for that reason, she will ensure she is the one that kills Toto and takes the money. She forges at him to stab him while he is standing, but her knife breaks just around him. She pretends as if she is just tired and attempts to walk away, but they laugh at her. Teal advises that since they have the same target, they can all lodge at a hotel. By the time they get there, they find out Goa had booked just one room. Anemone isn't interested in the tussle of who will sleep on the same bed with Toto, so she excuses herself. TL doesn't also care about all of that, so she excuses herself, too. Before she leaves, Goa makes jokes that she can just kill all of them and leave before morning. But Sile doesn't care because she knows she is probably the only one who can kill Toto. She excuses herself and Goa sets into action. She doesn't intend to kill Toto. Instead, she wants to make him a slave. She has an injection that if she uses, he will become her subject within 5 minutes. She injects him and goes for her bath. By the time she returns, she sees he still hasn't woken up. She doesn't believe that her injection wouldn't work, so she is sure she has it all under her cover. Since he hasn't woken up, she removes her clothes and dances in front of him nude so she can trigger him to wake up. She sees he isn't shaking at all, so she goes further. She sits on the bed and crosses her legs. She calls him a dog and commands him to come and lick her leg. As though her drug is working, he walks towards her. However, he doesn't bend to lick her legs, but he lays on her and pins her to the bed. The scene entices her. She isn't sure if her drug is working at the moment or if it isn't. But she knows that what he is doing to her is exactly what she wants and it makes her feel good. When Toto wakes up, he sees her unclad and he gets scared and faints again right beside her. The other two girls arrive and laugh at her. Anemone insists that Sile is a kid who doesn't understand what she just saw. But Sile insists she isn't a kid. Goa wonders if they aren't scared of her because of what she had just done. But they laugh again. For Anemone, if Goa tries anything funny, she will kill her. While Sile still believes she is the only one that can kill Toto, so they are no competition to her. Anemone cannot let a child speak to her that way. So they argue and bring out their weapons to fight. Goa controls them, begging them not to wake Toto with their fight. Seal suggests they end the fight in a big girl manner. She goes to her luggage and brings several snacks and games. Anemone laughs at her for taking all of that along every time and she reveals that she has never had the opportunity to meet friends and play and that moment is special to her. She realizes it will make them figure they are important to her. So she quickly retracts her words and says it is nothing. Anemone wishes to be convinced to play with her. So she refuses to join the game. When she sees that they are ready to play as a duo and she will be left out, she shamelessly offers to join and they let her in. Toto wakes up sometime later and wonders what he has been going through. He insists that it is all a dream and there is no way three beautiful ladies will be interested in joining his team. However, by the time he turns to his side, he sees them sleeping there and he faints again. It is a team of impeccable people with the ever-dependable hero Toto as the head of the team. Anemone who is dressed as a priest and she is the one who slays every enemy. Sile who is their mage and priest and Goa a bad woman that you can never be bored around. This is an interesting team and I will love to see more of them.